日本時間3月26日、そしてアメリカ時間3月25日、静かなスタジオの空気の中で行われたボードルームの対談は単なるインタビューではなかった。そこには一人の男が歩んできた長い旅路の重みが言葉の奥に静かに滲んでいた。ニューヨーク、ヤンキースのShohei、アーロン、ジャッジは自身の原点を振り返る。少年時代は多くのスポーツに親しみながらも、最終的に野球という一本道を選んだ決断。その裏には、大学時代やマイナーリーグで味わった挫折と孤独があった。ベンチで過ごした時間、結果が出ない苦しみ。それでも彼は立ち上がり、自分自身を鍛え続けた。ヤンキースのユニフォームをまとうことは、誇りであると同時に重圧でもある。伝説的な歴史、熱狂的なファンの期待。その全てが彼の背中を押し、また試し続ける。試合前のルーティンや徹底した準備は、揺るがぬ精神の象徴だ。観客の歓声に包まれる夜も、敵地の冷たい視線にさらされる日も、彼はただ前を見据える。まだ物語の途中にいると信じながら、いつか自らの名を球団の歴史に刻む日を夢見て、この物語の続きをぜひその目で見届けてほしい。
My favorite athlete. He's like I just love that dude.
There's nobody like him.
Nobody. Who you feel is the X factor for y'all to take that next step?
I got 3 guys in mind. So I'll start with my standard's already there.
Yeah.
You guys booing me or getting on me? Like I'm booing myself too right now. Little brother right here. And it's almost like haunting, like they don't have all-stars. They have World Series champs, and it's all around the stadium. And I see this like this little empty spot right past 09. Hey, people sitting on their courtside want to talk to you, and it's like, man, I got work to do. I'm about to.
I say that all the time. It's like, hey, can I get a picture? It'd be like a 6-year-old. I got work, youngster. Like, this is my job.
And all of a sudden you're a free agent, and it's like, okay, that's done. There's no safety net. You're not. It's all on you.
How many guys around the league called you? Did a lot of guys try to get in contact with you?
I think I hit 170 the whole fall. It's terrible. It's brutal. I go sit down on the bench, and I'm sitting next to the water cooler, and our head coach at the time is like, hey, Judge, you better get used to that seat right there, man. You're gonna be next to that water cooler all year long. My favorite place to play is, we play that, and it's literally a Yankee game. I'm telling you, man, like it's, and the whole place erupted, and I was out there in right field, like, dang, man. Like,
when I was with the Nets, it was like that for like when Steph came in.
Yeah. So this is where my wife makes fun of me. She's like, you just hanging out with your friends all day.
That's really what it is, right? Kicking it in the clubhouse. That pressure on you every day. I mean, do you actually feel that? Every day, no mistakes.
Hi, I'm Aaron Judge. This is Boardroom's cover story.
Cover story here we got today, my boy, Aaron Judge, a walking legend in my opinion. This next generation of just athletes in general is setting a standard for a lot of us. I mean, I could go down the list of your accolades. So I'll say, appreciate you coming on, man. It means a lot. Somebody your caliber is always good to sit down and talk to. Let's jump right in though, bro. You are just an all-around athlete in general. When was that moment when you decided that I want to stay committed to the sport of baseball?
Ooh. That was years ago, but first off, man, just a lot of respect for you. That's why you come out and do something like this, man. A lot of respect for what you've done for the game. You're not only basketball, man, but worldwide, man. It's your game. It covers all facets, man, of every sport, culture, everything, man. But I played soccer, basketball, football, baseball, kind of everything. I love basketball. That was my true love. My dad was a basketball coach. He was always pushing that. But
what made you choose Fresno State?
So my dad got an email, said, hey, there's this Fresno State baseball camp. You want to check it out? We haven't been to Fresno in a long time. So I said, yeah, sure, let's check it out. We went out there, and then sure enough, after the second day of the camp, the head coach comes up, and he's like, hey, your parents here? And I'm like, yeah, they're up in the stands. He's like, go grab them real quick. So I grabbed my parents. I'm like, I don't know if I'm in trouble. I don't know what happened, but he took us to the office and said, hey, we want to make you a Bulldog, so what can we do about this? That was the first offer I ever got. Kind of talked it over with my parents, and I think it was the best decision I ever made.
If you guys were to live in a sport that wasn't baseball or basketball, what sport would it be and who do you guys think would win?
I'm going ping pong since it's in the Olympics.
Ping pong, yeah. I think you got me in ping pong, though.
I don't know, my touch ain't there in the ping pong. The Yankees, when they come into any one of these stadiums, it's usually Yankees fans there, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
They travel well, and there's fans all around there.
My favorite place to play is we go play out in Anaheim. We play the Angels, and it's literally a Yankee game. I'm telling you, man. Like we were there. It might have been 2019. Mike Trout, he's like on pace for another MVP, and it's bottom 9. We got Chapman in the game, and he struck out to like start the 9th inning off. and the whole place erupted. And I was out there in right field, like, dang, man, like.
Oh, that's the worst. I played on the team like that. When I was with the Nets, it was like that for like when Steph came in.
Yeah.
Steph would come in, because that's what the Angels are basically.
Yeah.
The little brother to the Dodgers. You know what I'm saying? So like when I was with the Nets, teams would come in like LeBron, Curry come in. And I'm thinking like, all right, we got our fans here tonight. And it would be just, he just hit 1-3, it'd be 3-0, and it'd just be pandemonium. And I'm like, this is one of those games that's gonna be hard to win when you playing against the crowd at home.
Yeah.
But that history with that franchise is just like, I understand when stuff like that happens, because it's just, these fans have been around, probably been Yankees fans for 70 years, you know what I'm saying? And y'all usually there for a few days, each city, right?
Yeah, so we'll play like 3 or 4 games a city, which is kind of nice. You pop in, you're there, kind of get used to the city. You can go check things out, hit a breakfast spot, do whatever, go to dinner with the team.
Not a lot of time though. You guys go hotel, ballpark.
Yeah, we're more at the ballpark than anything. I feel like your guys' schedule, like you get to do a little shoot around, come back, chill, go back to the game, man. I would love that. If I could just go to the field early, hit some BP, come back.
Oh, it's so much lag time in the NBA. We sit around for so much, and then I see y'all. I'm saying, like for 8 o'clock game, what time are you getting to the ballpark?
Okay, 8 o'clock. You know, we usually have like a bus time around like 2 o'clock.
What?
Yeah, it's crazy. 2 o'clock, we're getting there, but it's like you're getting stretched out. You're doing stuff in the training room. We got meetings.
2 o'clock? Come on, brother.
Yeah.
We play at 8 o'clock. That first bus is at 5:30.
Wow.
And we might have shoot around from 10 to 11.
Man.
We sitting around to nap in, doing whatever for 5 hours. But 2 o'clock, and what are you doing for that long?
See, this is where my wife makes fun of me. She's like, you just hanging out with your friends all day.
That's really what it is, right? Kicking it in the clubhouse.
Yeah, we're kicking it, but I think the meetings take a while. Batting practice is like an hour, so it takes up an hour. You got to do all the prep before that. We sit there, we're eating, BSing a lot, but it sneaks up though, man. Like, those, you get to the field and you start kind of going through your routine, man. Before you know it, it's 7 o'clock and we got to start rolling. But
I feel for y'all, bro. It's 162 games, right?
Yeah.
And how many days though? Like,
it's like 180. Like, it's just.
That's insane. Yeah, all days is travel days. That's crazy, man.
But you guys, that's the thing is, we play 162, but I'm in the outfield. So I'm standing like this for the majority of the game. Like where y'all,
we moving.
You're moving the whole time. You're moving, you're jumping, you're moving.
What percentage of that time is your mind somewhere else?
Like you just daydreaming in the back outfield?
Usually like after the pitch, and it's like throw a pitch, ball strike, whatever. I kind of like, I'll step back a little bit, and then I'll kind of be like, I'm checking out the stands, what's this dude eating? What's going on over here? And then I almost like have to step back in.
Yeah, it's seriously like that. You could click in so easily though.
Yeah, that's where like even with your guys' schedule, man, I don't know. So is it like full on, like when you get there at 5:30, is it full like you got your routine, you're starting right away, or you kind of like, hey, I got some time to chill?
See, so last night we played at 7. Leave the hotel at 4. As soon as I get to the arena, I'm eating, I eat my pregame meal, then hop on the training table.
Yeah.
Do every, stretch all my soft tissue stuff about 20 minutes. Then hop right on the court after that for about 10 to 12 minutes. So from 4:45 to like 5:45, I'm doing something. And then for the rest, I'm just waiting from 5:45 until 7 o'clock. I'm just chilling.
Yeah.
Norman Tech's on for about 30 minutes, just on my phone, watching film of the last game, because we'll watch film of the last game we played the team, or their last game, the whole game. So we're sitting there and watch the game, and it's 20 minutes on the clock to go before the game start. 30 minutes, our coach would come in there, we'll go over the scout report, we'll watch film again, and then we ready to hit it.
Wow.
But it's like you said, it creeps up pretty quickly. It feels like it's a lot of time, but I look up, I'm like, shit, I'm ready to go.
Yeah. When you do the pregame stuff, like the kind of shoot around right after you eat and you get there, are you a headphones guy? Are you like feeling the crowd? Do you like feeling the music? Like what kind of?
I used to be a headphone guy. I don't mind either one, but I like to feel the crowd. I like to be able to talk to the coach sometimes, talk to whoever, because coaches are always around the court watching. People are around the court watching that I know. So I try to stay kind of planted in the arena and not, I'm in my headphones all day before the game anyway. So once I want to feel the court, feel the people a little bit. But I used to be a headphone guy. Are you a headphone guy when you?
I bounced around. Like early in my career, I did the headphones, but now it's tough. Like I like feeling the crowd, but then sometimes, like especially like you're probably people are screaming from the crowd.
Yeah.
Someone, hey, people sitting on their courtside want to talk to you, and it's like, man, I got work to do. I'm about to.
I say that all the time. It's like, hey, can I get a picture? It'd be like a 6-year-old. I got work, youngster. Like, this is my job. You know what I'm saying? But I also, now I started working out before everybody gets into the arena.
Oh, smart.
So it's like, I used to work out, when I came out on the court before, that's when they opened up all the doors to the arena. So as I'm finished, it's packed around that court side, but I get out of there before they let people in. But BP is like a,
same thing.
open practice, basically. It's people just
everywhere. Everywhere. They're kind of behind where we're hitting. They're all in the stands. So, but that's where at home usually it's empty, so you can kind of go and do your work. There might be people behind the little cage, but on the road, man, it's a full show.
It's crazy, right?
Yeah, it's a full show.
What makes New York fans different from every other city?
The passion. It's nothing like it. You can't replicate that. Can't copy that. It's one of a kind.
One Yankee you wish you could have played with?
Yogi Berra.
3 hardest pitchers to face in baseball right now?
Skeen, Skubal, and I'd probably say Crochet too with the Red Sox.
One athlete outside of baseball you want on your team?
Kevin Durant.
In the off season, I'm curious. I'm always curious about what guys do to recalibrate, to get better in the off season. First of all, how long do you take off right after the season's over?
Usually it's a couple weeks, just kind of do some things in New York, kind of be a tourist for a little bit, you know, check out this.
Just live life a bit.
Yeah, just live life a little bit, kind of get off the radar, spend time with family, do a vacation if I can. But this year, I had an injury with my elbow, so with the trainers, they were like, hey, the best thing to do is just keep it moving. So I maybe took like a week and a half off, and then I was right back to it, which...
Do you get paranoid when you don't do shit?
Oh, 100%. Yeah, you kind of like, for me, it's about 10 days. 10 days once the season's over with, I'm sitting there like, man, somebody else is getting better. Like, I gotta get going. But it was good, man. We have great trainers in New York. They kind of put out a whole program for me and said, hey, let's follow this, and it just helped me.
And then you stay in New York through the whole year?
New York and Florida. I kind of bounce back and forth. When it gets too crazy in New York, come down to Florida.
Definitely crazy in New York, especially in the winter time.
Yeah.
Florida is the perfect option. And so do you have trainers you've been working with outside the team, or just mainly just the team?
I've had a couple trainers I use, some guys from my agency that I use kind of coming up through the minor leagues that got me there. There's a couple of guys in Tampa that I use outside of our facility that have helped me, but for the most part, I use the Yankees trainers, man.
Yeah.
They got great facilities, it's easy.
It's
You
easy.
pop right in, they got everything you need.
Yeah.
And I've been doing that now for a couple of years, and it works out perfect.
Who are some of those guys some of those hitters that coming up in high school, college that you watch and try to emulate? Pull pieces from their game and put it into yours.
Oof. Obviously, I grew up in the Bay Area, so Barry Bonds was
my favorite athlete. I just love that dude.
There's nobody like him.
Nobody.
There's nobody that's gonna touch his records and what he's done, and it just, for me, it made the game fun. Like I'd watch him on TV. Me and my dad would watch the games late, and he'd just be hitting these things out. And I played in San Francisco. It's hard to get him out there in the Bay, and I still can't believe how good he was as an athlete. It's ridiculous. He was my favorite. I loved Albert Pujols, Miguel Cabrera, just guys that, they were bigger guys that could hit homers, but they were good hitters. At the end of the day, they were good hitters. They'll drive the guy in, they'll move the runner over. They'll kind of do the little things that, help your team win. So they just made the game fun for me, and I love watching them. And I had a question for you too with kind of the routine. Like, I've seen your pregame work. Has that always been the same since at Texas all the way kind of through, or how'd that work for you?
I would say I started building my daily routine right around, Texas. In high school, I felt like I worked hard, but I didn't set that up myself. Like my coaches would, we got to work out at 6 a.m., make sure you show up. I guess, all right, bet. But as I got to college, I wanted to kind of tailor what I wanted to do based around my day, school, study hall, all that stuff. So right around college is when I'm like, I'm not gonna freelance no more. I'm gonna kind of make this to a routine, and then you just adapt throughout the years and figure it out. As I go from team to team, coach to coach, things change. But early on is really what I want to say. All right, this is what I need to do to feel comfortable out there playing. So when you get at bat now, you feel way more comfortable knowing that you checked all those boxes off right before the game.
Now you get to compete. Now you get to play the game instead of worrying about, I didn't do this, or I'm not ready for this. It's like, nah, look,
Exactly.
Kill this dude out
Exactly.
here.
And you get the ultimate confidence just knowing that I know I put all of this work in, and now it's just time to let it go and just have some fun, not overthink it too much. That's the thing. A lot of times coming up, it kind of tiptoed that line of like superstition
Yeah, oh
and
yeah.
routine. You see what I'm saying? It's like, I didn't eat this. Hold up, am I gonna have a good game today? I still did my shooting, but right after that, I didn't go through every exercise. I might change the exercise a little bit, you know what I mean? So some of that stuff became mentally draining, and then as I got older, it started to become like, all right, I know exactly how I need to approach every game, not thinking too much, just going out there and just playing, letting it flow, and it became easier. Now, Fresno State, am I correct, was PG, Derek Carr there when you were there?
Yeah, Derek Carr was there. I had a little bit of PG, but those were two legends right before I came through, man. Yeah, Devontae Adams too was there.
Yeah.
So we had a good little group of athletes kind of coming through at the same time, which was great. So I go to all the football games to see those guys balling out. Basketball wasn't the best at Fresno at the time, but you got Paul George there, man.
Yeah,
People there to show out.
He came out of nowhere around that time. How quickly did you adapt to the college game?
It took a minute.
Really?
It took a minute. I go back to my freshman year. We're playing, like, it's fall ball, so it's long hours. You're out there on the field all day. You're playing 16 inning games just to, like, because you have so many pitchers, so many batters, you're trying to get through it. And I think I hit 170 the whole fall. It's terrible.
Wow.
It's brutal. I remember I flew out, I struck out or something. I go sit down on the bench, and I'm sitting next to the water cooler. And our head coach at the time is like, hey, Judge, you better get used to that seat right there, man. You're going to be next to that water cooler all year long. So it wakes you up real quick because you think, all of us, you come out of high school and you're the best of the best, and you think you got it all figured out, but you get humbled really quick. And I think that's one thing that I appreciated was going to Fresno where you get kicked down a little bit, you're going to get wore out, and it just prepares you for life. Everything in life's going to beat you down.
Speaking to a lot of baseball players, it's such a routine-based thing. I mean, like so regimented. Like, when did that start to become a real focus on like my routine and to working on my craft? Like, how did you curate that over time?
In college, I just loved to work. So, me and my roommates, we have a hitting barn. We'd just pop in the barn at like midnight. We'd hit, we'd throw to each other, do some stuff, just mess around. But for me, it didn't really become a routine until I got to the big leagues, because it was kind of all over the place. I'd eat at this time, I'd go in the cage at this time, I'd stretch out at this time. It was all kind of random, just however I was feeling. Then I'd get to the game and I'd almost be like, man, I don't think I stretched out enough, or I don't think I got enough swings. And I started seeing some of the older guys in front of me. Man, I could look up at the clock and be like, okay, it's 4 o'clock, bam, he's in the weight room. 4:30 he's with the trainers. 5 o'clock he's out on the field. Like, I just kept seeing it every single day. So as a rookie, seeing that over and over, I was like, okay, this guy's a 7-time All-Star, World Series champ, this and that. Like, he's got something figured out here. So it really wasn't until my second, third year in the big leagues I started kind of locking in that routine and just being regimented, and then things kind of really took off for me.
It's so hard to, first off, make the big leagues. Like, you can't come, like, we could come out of 1 year college and go straight, jump into the finals if we could. For you guys, you got to go from minors, then get called up. Like, that whole process, how stressful is that process? Being drafted and then how long did you wait before you hit the big leagues?
Yeah,
it was quicker than most guys. But
yeah, it was quick, but nowadays, man, they're calling these dudes up.
They are, right?
Way quicker.
And they're getting paid quicker too.
Yeah, oh yeah. Which
Like
I think it's just good for the game.
No, it's amazing for sure.
It's good, but for me, got drafted in 13, and I didn't get called up until 2016. So it was basically, first year you're in kind of rookie ball era. Then 2014 I start out, because they go from rookie to low A, high A, double A, triple A, and then the big league. So it was kind of like I'd spend half a year at each spot. So half a year at low A, half a year at high A, then following year start out in double A, and then half the year at triple A, then eventually kind of get called up. But I think you need that, though. I think you need that grind, especially, I went to college, so I kind of got kicked around and beat around a little bit, and was terrible for a long time, and then you got to learn how to get yourself out of that. I feel like every great athlete, you got to figure out how, when you get kicked down, when you get beat down, coach ain't gonna pick you up, your friend ain't gonna pick you up, you gotta pick yourself up and get yourself out of there. So that's where I feel like the minor league development of just grinding, you got long bus rides, you got terrible travel.
I was gonna ask you about that, like playing double A, triple A, like that's probably the the toughest part is the travel and the operations behind that. Then you get to the big leagues and you just see how I'm sure that just, for one, makes you want to stay in the big leagues because guys get, brought by down too, right?
Yeah, 100%. It makes you appreciate it once you get up there. Like once you get to the big leagues and make it and you're there, you can kind of look back on, man, like I was in these cages that the net's falling down, there's rats running around back here in the bag, like, how are we doing that? But one thing that honestly helped me when I was coming up through it was I had an older player tell me, hey, it doesn't matter if you're in low A, double A, triple A, treat this like the big leagues. Like you're preparing every day like you're about to go out on the field in the Bronx. Like just have that mindset. It doesn't matter if you're in Charleston, doesn't matter if you're in Trenton, New Jersey, you're preparing to go take right field for the New York Yankees. So like just having that mindset of, okay, yeah, like I know I was on a bus for 10 hours and now we're about to play a game, but I'm getting ready to play for the New York Yankees. I'm suiting up for the New York Yankees. Just having that mindset to be able to switch it like that, I feel like helped me out a lot instead of just me being like, man, poor me, like I should be in the big leagues. I'm stuck here in double A, bad apartment, bad this. It just.
No, that's great advice. That's great advice. I mean, every game should matter that way, especially if you're trying to be great. I mean, because the working on the craft is the most important thing.
Yep.
And that can last you anywhere. Like you can do this anywhere, regardless of what jersey you got on.
Exactly.
That's the most important thing. Are you conscious of your place in history as a player, as an individual player, or do you not even think about that?
Man, I feel like if I stop and think about it and kind of look back and be like, all right, I've done this, this, and this, that's going to stop me from wanting to keep pushing, keep moving forward. And, because I could sit here and try to like, okay, I got MVPs, I got All-Stars, all this. Like, let me compare myself to these guys. But man, these guys had 20-year careers. Like, their story's over with. And I still feel like I'm in the middle of mine. So I never for me personally, I just don't like looking at somebody else's story that's like, yo, man, I'm on chapter 13 right now. I'm on chapter 10. Like, I still hopefully got another 6, 7, 8 chapters left in this book. And then we can look at the end of the story and be like, hey, man, let's compare it now. Yeah. So it's tough to do, man.
But you want to have your name up there with these guys, though, right?
Oh, yeah, definitely. And that's one thing I wanted to do. Ever since I got drafted, man, I wanted to bring a championship back to New York. And I wanted to lead the organization and that franchise better than when I got in there. Like, I just wanted to leave my mark on there, and hopefully when these next guys are coming through, because that's the one thing, man, you walk into Yankee Stadium, all these photos, man, it's Jeter, it's Posada, it's Yogi Berra, Mickey Mantle, it's all these legends. So it's like, man, I want my picture up there. I want my teammates' pictures up there. I want to be a part of that. So, man, it's almost like haunting. Like, we're in the Yankee Stadium. They don't have like AL championships. They don't have All-Star. They have World Series champs, and it's all around the stadium. And I see this little empty spot right past 09, man. I'm like, hey, that's what we're chasing.
Every day it's about championships there, and it's about greatness, Hall of Fame, perfection. I mean, it's a fun challenge knowing that you have that pressure on you every day. I mean, do you actually feel that? When you walk, do you feel like I have to be on point all times, every day, no mistakes? I know that's unrealistic, but do you feel that coming into the practice facility every day?
Yeah, I got just probably like you got high expectations for yourself, and like what you can do on the court, what I know I can do on the field. So my expectations are already high. So that's where it was great getting drafted by a franchise, an organization, and a fan base that they expect the same thing. So it was never any like pressure or I gotta like raise my standard. It was like my standard's already there. Yeah. So you guys booing me or getting on me, like I'm booing myself too right now. Yeah. So it just, man, and if I sit there and think about the pressure, think about what I haven't done yet, man, it's gonna take me off path from what I need to accomplish. So it's tough, man. Like, you already got a couple of rings, man, so
I mean, but it's still, because I go into the facility and I see 2 championships that the Rockets got in 94, 95, and we got highlights playing on the screens as you walk in, and then you see the retired jerseys up in the rafters, and it's just like, yeah, I want that. You know what I'm saying? I want to be held at a standard by everybody else, because I already know what I'm doing, but everybody else, I want them to feel comfortable knowing that I'm coming with it every day. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I don't shy away from the outside noise. You know what I'm saying? I like to accept that and prove people right and wrong at the same time, but not think too much about it, but just be me. You know what I'm saying? And I work on my game and know that my game can last regardless. You know what I'm saying? So if I come in with my game, then everybody will be happy. But it's a pressure that I felt like I had to accept, knowing that so many people are watching us and so many people are expecting a lot of us. I had to own that too as I got older instead of shying away from it. Like, I don't care about my legacy. I do.
Yeah, 100%.
You know what I'm saying? I do care about my production and wanting to be up there with the greats. So I ask a lot of athletes if they truly care, because deep down when we by ourselves, like, we're not doing this just to do it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We want to see ourselves when we're done playing. When they talk about the generation of our generation, you want to be spoken about. And it's cool to have that type of mentality, I think.
100%. That's what's, on another note with that, like, that's been cool for me to watch your career. It's like, I'll see you play at Golden State, and I see all these 35 jerseys everywhere. And then I catch some of your games in Brooklyn, and like go to those games, man, I see 7s everywhere. So it's just cool to see, like, just the power you bring just from your craft and like the work you put in. Like, you show up to a new city, new team, man, and like instantly, like, that fan base just buys in, bro. They just know, they know what you're bringing. Like, they know how you're what you're gonna bring.
Exactly. And I feel as though I have to show them every night. I can't lean on what I did before I got here. I have to show them every night what I'm about. Speaking of teams, like, but it was a certain time in your life where you had to make that decision too, and you decided to stay with the Yankees. But how tough was that process, knowing I could have went back home, I could have, chose anywhere. You could have played anywhere. How tough was that decision? Truly. I know it's the Yankees. I know it's the team that drafted you. But being a free agent and having an opportunity to control your destiny, first off, how fun was that to go through that process? But also, how tough was it to make that decision?
Yeah, it was a blast, because that's what all the veterans always told me, man, wait till free agency, you're gonna love it. Wait till you're free agent, wait till you're free agent. And you finally get there, and like now you kind of have that freedom of like, okay, I can go anywhere, I can talk to all these other teams, kind of experience, what makes this organization special? Why are they so good? Let's kind of take a peek in. So that part was fun. But honestly, man, it was stressful.
That, bro.
Going through that, and like now it starts to become real, because it was like almost a safety net of like, hey, I know I'm with the Yankees, I'm here for X amount of years, I know I'm gonna be there. And all of a sudden you're a free agent, and it's like, okay, that's done. There's no safety net. You're a free agent, man. Like, it's all on you.
How many guys around the league called you? Did a lot of guys try to get in contact with you?
A couple, mostly a lot of guys from the Yankees. Like my buddy Anthony Rizzo was like, hey man, like you can't leave me like this. So it was cool to hear that from some teammates. And then, the process was stressful, man. You're talking to other teams, and once they start putting offers in, it starts becoming real. And you kind of, your mind shifts from, hey, I'm gonna be a Yankee for life, to like, hey, maybe this might be something different. I'm
glad you made that decision. Of course, I would love to see you with the Giants, because, I mean, that's the crib, and close to the crib. But, Yankees, man, like, you're a legend there. Like, I know you don't think that way, but you're a legend there, and you're going to continue to be a legend there. Who are some of the players on your team, like underrated players, you feel is going to have a breakout season for y'all this year?
There's so many guys, like.
Who you feel is the X factor for y'all to take that next step? I mean, I'm sure all of you guys need to, step up, but who do you think is that guy that's going to help push y'all over the top that not too many people know about?
I got 3 guys in mind. So I'll start with our second baseman, Jazz Chisholm. Like, he had a great year last year, 30-30, did all that. But this kid's talent, man, like, he can be one of the greats in the game. You know what I'm saying? So I think this year, especially about to be a free agent, I think this will be a big year for him to take that next step, take more of a leadership role, just take that role where like, hey man, you want to be a face of a franchise, you want to be this and that, man, like this is what you got to do. And I can just kind of see him, just since the short time I've seen him since we got him, like I see him taking those steps each year. Like,
I've seen that too. I feel like he fit right in as soon as he got to you guys, and like you say, he's been playing well. I like him a lot.
Yeah, so he's one of them. Our catcher, Austin Wells, he's been with us for a while. We drafted him, and he's another guy that I see him tweaking, see him learning each year. But I think, man, he controls that pitching staff. He controls you control the whole game. You're calling the game. You're doing all that, man. Like, I think this will be a big year for him. He's really going to take that next step. And you know, in the WBC, man, he hit a big homer for the Dominican.
Oh, I've seen that.
It's cool to see him doing this thing. And then also our third baseman, we just got him, Ryan McMahon. He's got him from the Rockies. I think there's just so much more potential in there, man. Like he's had a great career with Colorado, but man, this guy's a Gold Glove defender. But I think what he's about to do with the bat this year he's gonna take off for us. So I think if we get those three guys doing their thing, kind of take that next step, we're gonna be in a great spot.
Yeah, I can't wait to watch y'all this year.
Little brother right here.
If I was a baseball player, I could just imagine was just doing this all day.
I appreciate you, man. Thanks for coming out and talking to us. Like I said, you're one of the greatest athletes I've ever watched. I didn't know you was that tall either. you out there doing it the way you're doing it. I appreciate you and be locked in all year. Hopefully you guys play well. I'm a new Chicago White Sox fan, actually.
New White Sox fan.
Yeah, I didn't have a baseball team before that.
Not DC?
I used to, but I was just, I don't even want to talk about it, but I needed a new baseball team to follow. So I want to show my White Sox some love, but I'm going to definitely make sure I'm watching you guys all year, following you, rooting for y'all to do y'all thing this year. I appreciate you, man. Thanks for coming out.
No, always. Thank you.
Yeah.
Hey, what's crazy is we came out to a game at Golden State.
I remember that.
And my boy came with me, and he gave me a pair of his shoes.
I remember that.
Bro, he has these things.
You still got them?
Yeah, he still has them.
I love that.